There's only 2 board councils in the company, and TGA is one of them. And now we're celebrating that.
Being a part of TGA means that we are the 50% team.
50% team of the company, the most chairman's council, SVPs in the company, and we are completely separated.
I know that we have one of the most competitive leaders, competitive leg in the company, and I take pride in that.
Hitting board council, the highest position in the entire company, means that everybody's making money, everybody's growing, everyone's gonna get to their goals and dreams, and TGA is the #1 team in the entire company.
The most competitive team in the entire company of PHP Agency.
What it means to be a part of TGA, you have to be a part of it so you can understand how privileged it is to work alongside the Gaitans, Del Toros, Alejandro, all the sidelines from TGA.
I'm excited for Marlene Gaitan, I'm excited for TGA as a whole. Hitting board council is a big deal because now we have a board member in the boardroom to make decisions for the company.
I am very proud to be a part of a board council team, and everybody here, obviously we have culture, we're friends, we compete, we push each other to the next level, and we all want to win together.
Being part of the TGA family has been such a huge blessing. When you go into an environment that's constantly competing, constantly trying to get the best out of you, in this company, in this business, you need to have the most competitive version of yourself. And coming to this industry is going to get the best out of you, especially when you work with leaders like Jose Manuel Gaitan, Hector Neco Del Toro, and seeing them become a board council member of the company as well, man, that's a huge blessing.
The fact that we're able to have such a victory as a team, come together and have a good time, relax for a little bit, talk about our victories, talk about our losses, and learn from them, but at the same time get our wives together, get them in a good environment, and make sure that we get up to the next promotion for whenever that does happen, and make sure we're #1 the flag carriers PHP.
We are the most united team, and to me, it's the most amazing thing. It has completely changed and revolutionized my life as far as becoming a diva, being more confident in what I do and what I believe in myself. We have amazing mentors.
Being part of TGA, the 50% team, is amazing. There's no other team that I'd rather be other than this. Coming from no experience in this background at all to being raised in this type of a culture, we're competitive, we love to win.
We are a family, we are united, and we are loyal to one another. And I'm so happy to be able to be here as a family celebrating this amazing promotion. It's a huge honor to be working with TGA, honestly. The Gaitans really know how to take care of us. We're throwing a big party for hitting board council.
Coming through for Jose and Marlene, that's what it means for being part of TGA, having the vision of being the 50% team when other teams are bigger than them.
I've known Gaitan since 2005, 2006, and I watched him start brand new and grow up in the business. And to see what he has now, what he's built with Marlene, is so amazing. It's not like a team. It's not just about the team win. It's about watching my friend and his wife and their beautiful children win, and knowing that we had a part of making history and doing that. And we believe when you give, you get. And so we're so excited about the next layer of leaders in TGA.
You know, my whole life I was told I was stupid, and believe it or not, I get a Sprint Award, and I don't know how to respond. I don't know how to act, right? I'm just like, oh crap, I finally got an award for something. I don't think I ever got an award in school for anything, right? And so Marlene comes up to me and she says, I've never heard this before. She says, you remind me a lot of, and I don't want not to even say that I'm at his level because I'm not, far from it, but she says, you remind me a lot of Patrick. And she says, and there's other people that stood up and that got recognized that day. She says, you're gonna be much bigger than all of them. And I was just like, girl, do you know who you're talking to? Like, I don't know how to spell. And for somebody to see the potential in me, more like they saw the future. Does that make sense? Like they saw me and they're like, you're gonna do it. And I'm just like, you're tripping. But in their head, they saw something that I couldn't see in myself. And they're like, one day, I'm just like, yeah, one far day, I'll become whatever you guys say I'm gonna become. And now I look back at my life, I look at my wife, I look at my kids, I look at my life, I look at my accountant, I look at my BSCs, I look at my business, I look at my brother, I look at my mom, I look at my stepdad, Stephen Beadle, who's just the most amazing father ever. I look at my mentors like Hector and Erica, I look at our company, I look at the equity, I look at the income, I look at the places we've gone to in the world. I look back now, I'm just like, holy crap. They saw this in me before I can even see it. To belong to an organization that can identify that since the beginning, what if Marlene would have never poured that belief into me? So if there's anybody who deserves this freaking Boardman's Council, and much more than that, should be the founders and the co-founders of PHP and the co-founders of TGA. That's right. Who better than somebody who loves each other the way they love each other? Who better to follow a man that has loyalty to his wife the way, what better example than a woman who praises his man for the man he is? If you guys don't know him as a personal level, you guys have no idea what type of father Jose Gaitan is. So if you think he's a good businessman, he's a better father than he's a businessman. So please tell me what other example we can have. And by the way, they still hold their own, and they still hold it down, and they still show up numbers, and they still put up numbers that all of us put together. So for us to say that they had Boardman like BC, what is that? Give us another promotion. We'll